what really, I guess, makes me excited and makes me so grateful for the job I do every day is when people understand themselves in a different way. Like every time someone comes in to see me, if they feel that have a heightened awareness for their own state of health, for why things are going on the way they are. It might not be that I can fix everything right away, right? I'm not a magician, right? I don't have, magic pills or anything. I think it's about that understanding of why, right? And feeling listened to. That's what really makes me happy. So that could be regardless of a concern or whatever, right? That's what really makes me excited. But I would say my experience in the last couple of years being in practice with, growing families and people wanting to start families, it's obviously been amazingly fulfilling. Being able to see a woman and her partner through that whole journey, I can't think of anything better. It's great.
So from conceiving to through the pregnancy.
Yeah, and getting people prepared to conceive, helping them actually conceive, have a healthy pregnancy, and as a doula, I attend births, not very regularly, but I still do. I can't think of anything better than doing that. It's amazing.
What can people expect when you're helping with all of these issues? How is it different seeing you as a naturopathic doctor than their conventional doctor? Obviously, they both will be helpful, but how do you help in a different way?
Yeah, I think in a lot of cases sometimes it's about time first and foremost. I have more time to give, more time to listen and acknowledge it really like on a human level, right? I think of myself once again as a support person, especially when it comes to pregnancy and that whole sphere. I think of myself as a coach and a facilitator. I might not always have the answers or once again the magic solution, but I'm going to listen and I'm going to do my best to figure it out. And I'm going to acknowledge when your conventional care provider is an important provider, right? Because they certainly are. But I think it's really about time and listening and just validating the experience for people. Yeah.
And the impression I get from talking with you today is it's very much a holistic, whole body, preventative type of approach.
Yeah.
Compared to how sometimes conventional...
You don't want to over-medicalize something that's natural, right?
Yeah.
Pregnancy is natural. Childbirth is natural, right? I think a lot of people have ideas about how it works and what happens and what to expect from the media or what other friends tell them or what they've been through. And I see that can drive certain anxieties for people, especially for first-time parents. It's about stepping back from that a little bit and helping them be in the present, right? Helping them understand what are we doing now that, is keeping you healthy and making sure it's as smooth a process as possible.
Yes. So I think we talked about my list. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about? I mean, you mentioned some other things throughout the videos, like I think you talked about sleep, I guess we touched on asthma. I mean, we've covered a lot of stuff, so it's all good.
Yeah. I know. I think we
talked
covered
about the stuff that you really like to talk about.
Yeah. What I see a lot of in practice, and I think where my sort of expertise and passion has developed. I think once again, regardless of concern, it's the first thing you got to do is listen and, be a critical thinker. And I like to think of myself as a bit of a detective in that way. If you start doing that, then, you work together as a team. So me and the client, I see the client always as an expert in their own body. I don't know what you actually feel like. Only you do, right? So we have to acknowledge that. And then it's about not forgetting the basics, right? I think it's easy to do that.
Yeah.
And supplements and labs and all these treatments have their place, right? They're the tools that we use, but you can't forget about the basics. That's really, really important. So I always like to take the time to emphasize that. And I think my clients would say that I do that as well.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.